Look up, almost anywhere, and you will see them. Wires, strung between poles, buried under streets, hidden inside the walls of your home. And behind nearly every phone call you have ever made, and every light you have ever switched on, there is the same quiet metal, doing the work, a soft reddish-brown metal. Copper. But here is a question almost no one ever asks. Out of all the metals in the world, why copper? Why not silver or gold or plain cheap iron? To answer that, you first have to know what a wire is actually for. A wire has one simple job: to carry electricity from one place to another, with as little of it lost along the way as possible. Think of it like a pipe. For electricity, a good wire is a smooth, wide-open pipe. The electricity rushes through it easily. A bad wire is a narrow, clogged pipe. It fights the flow, it wastes energy, and it turns that energy into useless heat. So the whole game is really about one thing: finding a metal that lets electricity flow through it as freely as possible. And to see why some metals are so much better at this than others, you have to zoom all the way in. Inside every metal, the atoms hold on tightly to most of their parts, but they let a few of their tiniest pieces, their electrons, drift loose. Picture a whole sea of electrons floating freely between the atoms. Now, give them a push from one end of the wire, and the entire sea shifts and flows out the other end. That flow, that is electricity. So the metals with the freest, most easily moved electrons are simply the best conductors there are. So which metals sit at the very top? Right at the peak is silver, the single finest conductor of any metal on Earth. But here is the catch. Silver is rare and breathtakingly expensive. You could never afford to wire an entire country in silver. Just below it comes gold, a beautiful conductor that never rusts and never corrodes. But gold is even more precious. So we use just a tiny touch of it only on the most delicate contacts. And the cheap metals? Iron is everywhere, but it is a weak conductor, and it slowly rusts away. Aluminium is light and cheap, and it is good for long power lines. But it carries less, and it is brittle, and it can snap. And this is the exact moment when copper quietly steps forward. Because copper is the second best conductor of all the everyday metals, almost as good as silver itself. But copper is not rare, and it is not precious. It is abundant, and it is affordable. So with copper, you get very nearly the best conductivity in the entire world, at a price low enough to string it across whole continents. That alone would already make it special. But copper has a few more quiet gifts. Because a brilliant conductor is useless if you cannot actually turn it into a wire. And copper happens to be wonderfully soft and stretchy. You can take a single lump of it and draw it out into a thread, thinner than a human hair and miles long, and it still will not snap. It is tough enough to last for decades, hanging out in the wind and the rain, and when it does react with the air, it grows its own thin, protective skin and simply carries on. Best of all, it is easy to join. 2 pieces of copper can be twisted or soldered together in seconds. A great conductor, cheap, bendable, long-lasting, easy to join. Copper quietly ticks every single box at once. And once people truly understood this, they wrapped the whole planet in it. First, the telegraph lines, then the great cables, laid along the floor of the oceans, joining one continent to the next. Then the telephone, spreading street by street, right into ordinary homes. Billions upon billions of miles of thin copper thread, quietly becoming the nervous system of the modern world. And even now, in the age of glass fiber and wireless, When the signal finally reaches your street and your home and your wall, it is almost always copper that carries it the very last step of the way. So here is the strange and rather lovely truth about copper. It is not actually the best at any single thing. Silver conducts better. Gold lasts longer. Aluminium is lighter. But copper is the best in the world at being good enough at everything, all at once and cheaply. And maybe that is the quiet little lesson hiding inside the wires. Sometimes the thing that quietly changes the world is not the champion who wins one single race. It is the humble all-rounder, the one that turns out to be good enough at absolutely everything. This is Sphota Origins.